Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another slow practice. We're going to be moving through a couple of nourishing and energizing asanas today, and we'll also finish our practice with a little bit of mantra. And before we get into our practice today, I wanted to read an excerpt from one of my favorite books, Seed to Dust. And if you really like gardening or just stories about living in simplicity, and it's also very philosophical, the author, he writes in a way that is very wise, then I would so recommend this book. But in this book, he talks about his relationship with his wife, and I'll just read it and then we can talk about it a little bit more. I was stubborn or cowardly enough to stick with Peggy through all the heat and cold, and she remained by me. She had more than enough reason to leave or have me not return. I was not always a good man or well behaved. She could not fix me or make me whole because I was already whole, and she waited for me to remember that. I enjoy who she is and who she becomes every day, watching her being and doing what she does, changing like an expression of the creative earth without any need to please me. I am already complete. I do not need anything from her. And I think this is so beautiful to read. I think it was just a great reminder that we are whole and complete as we are, and sometimes in life we try to seek out validation from others or try to find other things to fill ourselves up. And when we kind of strip back the layers, we sometimes realize we are whole just as we are, and we don't need anyone else or anything else to fill us because we are there already. And so I hope this practice helps you feel similarly. Okay, let's get started in a standing position. So find your way to your feet. We're going to land our feet about hip width distance. Soften the knees, let the arms hang down by your sides. And if you'd prefer to find a little bit more activeness here, rotate the palms forward. That's going to broaden the collarbones. Soften the knees, but engage the quadriceps by pushing the feet down into the ground. Tuck the tailbone a little bit here. Take a deep breath in through the nose to lengthen the spine. Exhale through the nose, letting it go. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Couple more breaths here just to ground into our practice. And it's almost with each breath we can wash away a layer of ourselves, a layer of conditioning, a layer of us pretending or turning up in a way that we may not be authentic to us. And what can be really nourishing is seeing ourselves as we are, and no matter what that image or experience is like, we are whole, we are complete and perfect just in that way. Take 2 more breaths. Take a deep breath in as you reach both hands up towards the sky. Press the palms towards each other. Exhale, drape the thumbs down the space of the forehead, down the nose towards the heart. Tuck the chin in. Breathe in, open wide, lift up tall, maybe even baby back bend. Exhale, draw the thumbs down, tuck the chin in. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, pull it in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. This time interlace the thumbs, and then as you exhale, side bend towards the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands through center, and then down by your sides. Breathe in and lift. Exhale towards the left this time. Inhale back through center. Exhale down by our sides. Breathe in again. Exhale to the right. Lift the left rib off the hip. Inhale back through center. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Breathe in. Exhale to the left. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Lift up. This time as you exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Tuck the chin in. Maybe you bend one knee here, bend the other knee here. You could bob up and down with the upper body, just relaxing through the shoulders and the head. One more option is to take the hands behind the legs and just take a little hug. A couple of words of, I got you, I am here for you, whatever kind of resonates with you today. Hands to the shins, breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold again. Breathe in and rise. This time, take your feet towards the edge of the mat, turn the toes out. As you exhale, bend the knees, hips go down to the ground for Malasana. Not down to the ground, just off the ground. Your heels might be off here, they might be down, and it might feel nice to kind of shift the hips from side to side, lifting one heel off, lifting the other heel off. Try press the elbows into the legs, breathing in to lift up through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, kind of wrapping the shoulders back a little bit more. And you can stay here or find your way back through center. Draw the right shoulder on the inside of the right thigh. Maybe you press the left hand into the left leg, pushing the knee away. Come back through center, left shoulder on the inside of the left leg. Breathe in, open the chest. Exhale, push the right hand away. Come back through center. Breathe in, and then as you exhale, walk your feet underneath your hips. Step your right foot back, finding yourself in a lunge position with the knee off the ground, but come to fingertips. Breathe in, try lift up the chest. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Just know that at any point you can bring the right knee down as well. Right hand plants. Breathe in, twist to the left, reach the left hand high. Exhale, hold. Come back through center, place the right heel down, left elbow to left thigh. Breathe in, right hand towards the sky, extended side ankle. As you exhale, right hand behind towards the left hip. Just hold here for an extra couple of breaths. You want to kind of drop the hips down a little bit. Draw the right shoulder, right hip back. One more breath in. Exhale, frame out your front foot. Right knee comes down. Breathe in, lift the arms, Anjaneyasana. Press the palms together. As you exhale, bend the elbows, let the thumbs drop towards the back of the neck. Hips reach forward. Hands come to the ground. Tuck onto the right toes, breathe in, lift the right knee. Exhale, step the left foot back into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, ripple through the spine, roll yourself forward. Exhale, knees or toes, chaturanga, come down onto the belly. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift up the chest for baby cobra. And then as you exhale, push to your knees, shift your hips back over your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Then roll yourself forward, breathe in. Exhale, tuck onto the toes, lift the hips up and back. Bend your knees, look forward, breathe in, step the right foot through, come to fingertips. Exhale, maybe lower the hips just a little bit. Lift the chest up, eye gaze forward slightly. Left hand plants, breathe in, twist to the right, reach the right hand high. Exhale to hold. Come back through center, place the left heel down, breathe in, right elbow to right thigh, lift the left hand high. Exhale, take the left hand behind towards your right hip. Stay here for a few more breaths. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Don't forget about your left foot here. Put some pressure into it. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground, left knee down. Breathe in, lift the arms, press the palms together. Exhale, bend the elbows, tap the thumbs towards the back of the neck. Breathe in, frame out your front foot, left knee lifts. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands to shins, breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold again. Rise on your breath in, lift the arms. Exhale, hands by the sides, Tadasana. Maybe turn the palms forward. Reset. Breathe in, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins, breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Breathe in, shift the weight forward. You might bring the knees down here if you'd like. Exhale, Chaturanga. Maybe you come halfway. Breathe in, Cobra or upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then as you exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. Start to roll forward and lower the knees down to the ground for tabletop position. Slide your right foot out towards the side, toes turn forward. Take a deep breath in here, find a long spine. And then as you exhale, you might shift your hips back a little bit more. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Just one more time in your own breath. Find your way back through center. Feel free to stay here or start to walk your right hands towards the right side, maybe walking in front of the right toes. Once you've found your way there, try drop the chest down. Know that you can always walk your hands back a little bit more if this feels quite intense. Keep pushing the right foot down into the ground so you're active through the right leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk your hands back through center. Keep the legs where they are, but walk to the left side of your mat. Left hand plants down on the outside of the mat and then reach your right hand. So you're finding modified side plank. Hand, knee, and other foot are in one line. Now you could stay here. If you're feeling pretty open, bring the right hand down for support. Walk your left hand a little bit further back, or you could even reach left hand to left heel. Breathe in, unravel, reaching the right hand back a little bit further. You could even start to rotate the chest up towards the sky. Know that this may feel very intense, so please unwind if you feel any sharp shooting pain. Roll yourself back down and walk all the hands back through center. Sweep the right toes behind you. Lift them high and then lift the chest as well. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, right knee behind the left. Shift the weight back a little bit, turn the toes out, so left toes towards the right, right toes towards the left, and you could stay here or shift your hips back into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Hips might be a little further off from the ground, or you could go back a little bit more. Just aim to get that left hip down on the ground because that's where we're going to get the greatest stretch for the hip joint. Breathe in. Find a bit more length, and then as you exhale, fold forward. Just 2 more breaths in your own time. Start to shift your weight forward, hands plant down, and then unwind the right knee so it stacks next to the left. This time extend the left toes towards the side, left toes are forward. Take a deep breath in, find the long spine. Exhale, shift your hips back. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. One more time, breathe in. Exhale. Come back forward, and you might stay here, or maybe you walk your fingertips towards the left. Finding a curve through the right side body. Two more breaths. See somewhere where you can let go of a little bit more tension. Walk your hands back through center, and then keep walking your right hand around. Place the right hand in line with the knee. Breathe in, left hand reaches out. Exhale to hold. Remember, you could stay here if you felt like a little bit more. Left hand comes down for support. You walk your right hand as far back as feels good. Unwind the left hand, breathe in. And then as you exhale, you might unravel a little bit further. And then when you're ready, let's all unwind. Place the hands down in front of you. Sweep the left toes back. Lift them high, and then lift the chest as well. Take another deep breath in, retract the shoulders. Exhale, slide the left knee behind the right. Take the feet to the edges of the mat, breathe in. And then as you exhale, shift the hips back. Maybe tapping them down towards the ground. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And rather than coming forward, we're just going to simply unwind the legs. Shift yourself forward on your mat. And then roll yourself down your spine. Once you're down there, hug the hands maybe around the shins, taking the knees wide. Or if you felt like a little bit more, maybe hands walk up towards the ankles or the outsides of the feet to find happy baby. Could take a little shift from side to side if that feels good. When you're ready, let's find stillness in Savasana. So you might extend the legs out long on the ground. You might have your knees bent with knees coming inwards and feet outwards. And we will just stay here for about a minute or two of stillness. After which we have an option to include a mantra which we'll repeat to ourselves for the remainder of our practice. If you would like to spend the remainder of our practice on your back, please feel free to. If you'd like to finish in a seat, just begin to roll yourself up very gently. Closing down the eyes once you've landed there. And the mantra that we will repeat to ourselves is, I am perfect, whole, and complete. I am perfect, whole, and complete. And we'll only be here for another 2 minutes. As much as you can, try to keep present to these words. And you may not believe anything or see any shifts, but the more you repeat it, the more subtly this will be imprinted into your psyche. So just trust with time, it will ripple out. Begin to release that mantra from the mind. Now, of course, if you'd like to take it out into your rest of your day, please feel free to. Let's just take a deep breath in filling up through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling, letting it go. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was such a pleasure. I would love to know how you found this class down below. So leave a comment or share it with a friend. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you really enjoyed this class, then please feel free to head over to Patreon, where we have a couple of longer classes, and this is also a great place that you can support this channel and the production of free videos. Thank you so much.